Hey, politics with Laura here. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Some more. Yes, time to reflect. Now you're like, hey, politics with Laura. What are we reflecting on? Well, as a country, sometimes something devastating has to happen for people to stop and reflect. And reflection normally is a thing to correct behavior, to correct mindsets, to correct character. And I have to say, it is always a character building moment, especially when you're in a little, how can I say, a little, oh my goodness, it's a group think or I can't think of it right now, but I hope you know what I mean, to where you have energy and the energy matches the energy that people put out. It goes into a particular group, and then they take that mindset, that group think, and then a lot of times they go and they actually act that mindset out. And then when the dust settles, because that mindset, that group think is counteracted with another group that has the same, not the same mindset, but they have group think to counteract. Okay, with that being said, I got two videos and I'm going to make them short by Gracie D. She's a content creator, and I gotta say she's doing balanced work. And she does one set and then she comes back and then she gives the opposite pushback, as I just said. And and just take a listen. Just take a listen. Keep an open mind. Oh, and when you do, please like, subscribe. Please do that. Help me out. I'm trying to grow. I'm working hard out here in these YouTube streets in content creation mode. Help me out. But here it is.
Mom, your dad was immediately just taken from you as a white person, as a black person, as anyone. How can you just accept that? This is not, fuck, bro. This is so unreal, and how can people just lack compassion? How? Why can't you just imagine yourself just waking up one day with your family not there anymore? So LA businesses are getting raided by ICE, or some people that are wearing stuff that says ICE on it with their faces all covered up. People are getting ran over. Shots are being literally fired, literally. And this is supposed to be life right now. We're not gonna get treated like humans because they don't see us like humans. They lack compassion. How can you lack compassion?
Okay. I hear her emotion and her passion and what she's saying in her calls. Now, when you're looking at it from a political point or even a legal point, you have to look at, okay, if people are being taken by mass, okay, taken away, and they're not unalived or anything like that. They're being taken away due to paperwork issues, whether if they were told to self-deport and did not, whether if they are here illegally and working, and they're working due to companies which they are being dealt with for causing this mass issue. but my heart does go out to her. Now, compassion. When you look at Americans and they're being taken away from their homes, then police come in, because whenever you're talking about ICE, you're talking about law enforcement. We have police that come to our house. Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, you're being arrested because you did. You got to go to court. You got to straighten this out. Okay? But I'm going to leave it right there. Let her finish.
How? I understand that you're trying to get criminals out. Why are you going to workplaces where people are just trying to work? That doesn't make sense. You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture we brought in.
No, 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 no. No, not because of the color of your skin. No. It is because of legal issues that were not worked out. It is because of choices that were made. I mean, let me see, how can I say this? When parents bring their children here to another country at a young age, and they do it in such a way that it causes legal issues for the children later on in life, not considering the ramifications of what they're doing, not considering that later on down the line, they would have to deal with the issue that they did not deal with properly, not even considering the people that are standing in line, the 11 million people who filled out the paperwork, who went through the entire process to come here legally. So I get what she's saying. I get her passion. I get her heartache, but it doesn't stop the fact that it is a legal issue. However, I'm going to try hard not to say anything else.
Here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do if there's something we could do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being, and you need help, and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real, and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking. I don't know what we could do to help. I feel so helpless. I just want to help with something. I just want this to end. I just want there to be peace like there was peace. I just want that. That's all I want for us.
Okay, she said a whole lot. But the one that really jumped out at me was, there is karma. You are evil people. There's a special place in hell for you. Now, I know that that's coming from a place of despair. So me understanding that, and me being older, and I've been through some things and learned some things. She's young. She hasn't had an opportunity to really get outside of her shell and really live life and live it in a way. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave the social aspect out of it. But when you start saying that there's a special place in hell for you, that right there rubs people the wrong way, because she's not even looking at the fact that people brought them here. If it weren't for the 60s, and many Black Americans are saying this, and it's falling on deaf ears. You're not listening. You're only seeing your circumstances. If it weren't for Black Americans fighting, because my mother, 83, and she did a lot of marching back in the 60s when she was young. I did marching in the 90s when I was young, right? And you're not looking at the people that helped you. You're not even looking at the shoulders you're standing on. That is disrespectful. And then saying that there's a special place in hell. Well, let me ask you, when you say that there's a special place in hell for people that helped you to come here, and then all of a sudden you turn your back, no, you're looking at them and you're spitting in people's faces saying you're not doing enough for me. You're not doing enough, as if what we have done wasn't enough to begin with. And even though that we helped in spite of you turning around and kicking us in the butt. So you got to be very, very careful when you start talking about karma and when you start talking about a special place in hell. And when you're showing you're not even grateful at all. But keep in mind, many Americans, their families are destroyed for whatever, and I'm not going to reiterate that point. But here's the response. Oh, my goodness. And I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Okay?
I don't want to see or hear another Latino on this app, Latino, Mexico, whatever. I don't want to see none of y'all on this app crying. Y'all voted this man in. Remember that lady? Oh, we love you, Mr. Trump. Oh, remember her? Find her and slap her. Let me say something to you. What do you mean? What are you crying? Because they took somebody or whatever. Do you know you can call them? They're not dead. They're not unalived. You know how many of my people are unalived? Trayvon Martin, the list goes on. I never seen y'all once come on this app and say, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to get out there and march. The Latinos, we're going to stick together. Y'all ain't never did that. So don't expect for me to be like that with you. Now, I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. But I have a right to express I have a right to my freedom of speech. How dare you cry? You didn't build nothing. You didn't do nothing. What do you mean we come over here to help? What do you mean you come over here to help? Do what? What do you mean? You didn't build this land. We did. We did. My ancestors, they all did that. What do you mean? Where are you coming from? Come on. Come on. Come on. What are you talking about? We built this land. What do you mean? What are you saying? Are you kidding me right now? What are you saying? What? That we should all, why are you doing this? And if you do this, you're inhumane. You know what? You was inhumane with all of our people. Listen. Shut it. Shut your mouth. Because you know what? Why don't you say to the white people, why don't you say Donald Trump? Why would you portray my people that way? Make it specific. You're trying to make it broad. We don't hear what you're saying. See, you know what? God has a way of putting things on the other foot. You see what I'm saying? Write it out. We didn't do it. So you can't get mad at us. How dare you cry? Your mother's not dead. They just took her away. Your father's not dead. They just took him away.
All right. Woo, okay. So you heard both sides. And the black lady, she just sort of laid it out. And she put a lot of stank on it too. But I'm talking about reflection. It's time to reflect. So when you talk about the Black-Brown coalition, why don't you reflect on that and see, was there really a Black-Brown coalition? Was there? And stop and reflect on the people that helped you and that gave you a place. And I said this several times. Reflect on the people that gave you a safe place to stay, to lay your head, to give food in your mouth, clothes on your back, a job to go to, a safe place, a safe community. I would go on, but then that would start getting into a place that I don't want to go because I want to continue on with reflection. So let's reflect on that. Please like, subscribe. Please help me. I'm trying to get to 5,000. Help me get there. Oh my goodness. Help me get there. All right. And on that note, I want to thank you for stopping by.